Back. We're going to turn now to the water crisis in Jackson, Mississippi, where more than 150,000 people remain without access to clean drinking water for the seventh straight day. Jackson's aging infrastructure, combined with heavy rainfall that led to flooding and years of political neglect, have completely upended the lives of residents there. Federal and state agencies working to supply people with bottled water. Local reporting revealing the city has been dealing with several setbacks that could continue to delay the work needed to put an end to this crisis. Joining me now is Alex Rozier, journalist and reporter for Mississippi Today. Alex, thanks for joining us on this. So let's talk about some of the setbacks, right, that I just mentioned. What is keeping folks, right, officials, from getting this resolved and getting clean drinking water back to the people of Jackson?
Yeah, so just to clarify, people haven't had clean drinking water to, just use straight from their tap for over a month now. And that's just the latest instance of what's going on as far as people having to boil their water to drink it, to brush their teeth. This has been something that's been going on for years and years, and it's only getting attention now because the state has recently decided to intervene. What's going on now is that last week, because of flooding along the Pearl River, it kind of messed up the way that officials treat the water that gets sent out to people's homes. So as a result, they had to reduce the pressure going into the system. And the next day, the governor said basically that the treatment plant was on the verge of failure. So that's kind of the latest of what's going on.
Let's talk about the political divide there. But I had a guest on just a couple of days ago talking about the situation in Jackson, and he said that everybody kind of needs to get on the same page, right? Local officials, whether it be the mayor, the governor, everybody kind of needs to get unified because it's not about them and what they're dealing with. It's about what the residents of Jackson need and what they're dealing with, and what they have been dealing with for quite some time. Talking specifically about the mayor of Jackson, along with the governor, who haven't necessarily appeared together in quite some time, only recently appearing alongside each other. And the mayor actually wasn't even originally invited to the event. I want to take a listen to what was said, and then we'll talk on the other side.
Right now, I want to speak to our residents. We understand your frustration. We understand your impatience with this challenge, and all of that is warranted. I just want to assure you that you have a unified front at this hour, at this time, endeavoring to fix it and not only work to ensure water reliability in the near future, but for the very distant future as well.
Tell me about how a lack of unity has been causing a problem up until now. What do you make of kind of this turn now to this unified front, as the mayor there is putting it, and how it could help?
Yeah, so just to put it in some context, after the winter storm last year in 2021 that basically shut down the water system for over a month in Jackson, ever since then, the mayor has said that the water system has been in a constant state of emergency. And I asked the mayor a couple of days ago at one of the press conferences why he thinks the state is finally intervening now. He said he didn't know. So it is interesting that the state is intervening. At this point, we still really don't know why they're getting involved now versus previous issues. But yeah, that clip you showed was the first press conference that they spoke at together. And it's a little unclear as to whether the state has put out any effort to try to have the city speak with the state at any of the press conferences. And obviously, in terms of funding, the city is so limited in what it can do by itself that it kind of needs this involvement from the state to really make some long-term change.
All right, Alex Rozier, keep us up to date as to what's happening in Jackson, if you will. I know it's constantly a changing situation amidst all that the residents there are dealing with. So we appreciate your reporting on this.